Now, I say all that to just say that we all have free will. We all think the way that we do, but captivating our thoughts and allowing ourselves to understand that we are worth something and that we aren't who people told us that we are. We're not stupid. We're not this. We're not that. We need to basically get a lasso and pull all those thoughts into one place and address them and say, you know what, fear, you're not going to do this to me anymore. I'm not going to allow this to happen. And then effectively set up boundaries for yourself that are going to cause fear to get more distant. And one of those things for me is just turning off the news, not watching it every single day. I watch it now. I'm watching it just to like catch up here and there. And there's actually been some shootings and things that I didn't even know happened. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I should have been watching the news. There's nothing I can do about it but sit there and share it on Facebook and be ineffective. If I want things to change, I have to change them. I can't depend on anybody else to do as I need. Now, people have lots of different advantages in life. I get certain advantages. You get certain advantages. There's many privileges that we all, that we all are in need of, really. But, you think about how we all went down here we were all down here with the hurricane, and there are people here 3 months later, and they still don't have, power, and they have, they still have flooding. So basically their homes are ruined and everything is in upheaval right now. And then the cable goes out in my neighborhood for the internet, and people lose their minds. What's going on? I should give Comcast a piece of my mind. Blah, 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 blah. It's like all of a sudden that personal right rears its ugly head as if somebody owes you something. And we are raising a generation of children who feel entitled to things. I know the millennials have gotten a bad rap. When I was a Generation X person, we got a bad rap. They like to sum you up and just tell you that you are this one thing, and you're never going to care, and you're never going to be this, and you're never going to be that, and bull crap. Stop tagging generations, because light was created. The light bulb was invented. Televisions, everything you see around you started as this dream. Started as somebody maybe not believing in themselves. But once we learn to believe in ourselves and educate ourselves properly, I'm not saying going to college or anything, with YouTube out there, there's no excuse for you not to learn certain things, that you want to learn. I've created new jobs for myself by learning how to do things. I learned how to build and tear down a computer by watching YouTube videos. So give yourself opportunity, and don't just throw your hands up and say, somebody else will take care of it. Because that all affects our cycle of thinking, our mental wellness, our fears, our desires, what we want in a relationship. And we set this standard. So anytime we fall below it, we're automatically in our own minds, oh, I suck. I'm this, I'm that. And then those thought processes will continue to cultivate and pick up on the negativity that we hear out and about. That only adds to piles of these issues. You were raped. You'll never be any good. You have problems now with your partner, sexually, intimately, because of what this violation that someone had offered, offered with the devil's hand, pretty much, in violating you and not allowing you to progress or move forward. The best thing that you can do for yourself is to force yourself to move forward. As much as it hurts, as much as it's painful, you've got to do things that alleviate the fear in your brain, alleviate the visions, alleviate the intensity of how you feel so completely disgusted about what had happened, to the place where you're not allowing it to control yourself anymore. Allowing it to control your actions is what I wanted to say. So I hope you got some information out of this video. Thanks guys for listening and popping in and taking a look. Have a good one. Bye.